Do you like basketball? Basketball, no. Mm-hmm. I like, but I'm not good at. Yes, I'm not.
Me too.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the State of the League podcast, the only NBA podcast that does the intro every time. Every episode we do the intro. I'm your host, Jack, aka Jokic Joestar. With me, as always, the world-famous Pablo Escobar. Pablo, is it about the money or is it about sending a message?
It's about the huzz, always, first and foremost. And then it's about the huzz first. It's about God second.
When's the last time you spoke to a woman in person?
Literally yesterday.
Yeah?
Yes.
What did you order?
That total will be enough. Thank you. That's just a water for me.
Oh my god.
There's no time to talk to freaking huzz because today is freaking game day. Okay? So
freaking game day.
We're not
Caleb
only
Williams, are you a man or are you a mouse?
We have the Bears game at 7 p.m. And I'm pretty sure today Jinxie is having his big Rocket League showdown. So today is massive with a professional or former professional Rocket League player.
Is this the guy who's like, it's 1 goal versus 100 goals?
Yeah, Jinxie starts at 99 and he has to score 1 before this guy can get to 100. And so, the Rocket, there's a lot on the line here because Rocket League players, they say that their game has the highest skill gap of anything.
Yep.
And so
Jinxie's on for the Rainbow Six players. He's putting on for the freaking R6, the Siege boys. That's what they call them.
And yeah, see, if you're a pro gamer in another game, it's not that hard. Plus, he's been training a little bit the last couple days. But like. For me, I would never be able to score. Probably even against
me
neither. Professional Rocket League player. But they're really hyping it up. They were saying like if you played this one guy, he could score 100,000 goals before you ever score one, and he'll beat you to the ball before. You ever get there?
We're looking at like Zushi versus Netero skill gap right now.
I wouldn't pick Zushi. I don't know why Zushi is the one you would go to.
Well, because actually that's bad because he's not a
invincible.
Beginner. He's freaking when he comes back. It'd be dope if he had a technique when he came back.
It's not on him. It's on Togashi.
Well, that's a little ridiculous. So it's about the huzz.
Wing is top of the verse probably.
No, probably not. Maybe in knowledge. He doesn't seem like
he's
in
probably
terms of
a hidden floor master.
Combat ability. Floor masters don't even scale that high, low key, because freaking.
We haven't seen the top, have we?
I'm just saying, like how realistically
was
Hisoka was, and the guy who could clone himself was. Freaking loser! What a nerd! He didn't even maximize.
He create one clone? Was that his
thing?
He
did. He did. Yeah. That was his thing. Is he could create one clone. And so, guys, that's the thing. A lot of people, when you're getting into this, you're going to focus too much on the Nen ability that you're creating, and you're losing sight of your actual ability to actively fight and combat people. And so you gotta work to your strengths for sure. Maybe that'll be a theme this episode, working to your strengths. Because what's an NBA player like who just they did not maximize their Nen type at all?
Oh, interesting.
This would be a good question for the Bogard guy episode.
Jalen Green could be like a top of the line enhancer, but he's like, I kind of feel like admitting.
Yeah, that's really what volume 3-point shooting is. I'm an emitter. And so, there's that. I don't know. Paolo, probably similar just in terms of like he could be a crazy enhancer. And every time you get a mid-range, it's like, I'm transmuting right now. And it's like, oh. Okay, well,
come on,
that's not that cool. Him. I don't know. That would be a fun one to also break down because LeBron, obvious enhancer, but I wonder who's like the specialist in the NBA.
A specialist?
Yeah. Maybe it could be LeBron, I guess, but like he just oozes enhancer. He's so strong, and he was so afraid. Like the longevity is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just maxed out on all of them, probably. I don't
Well,
know.
that's what a specialist is. Whatever. I've been tempted to get back into it.
You can't really be good at basketball without being an enhancer, really. Like even Jokic is like, oh, but he's so strong. That's got to be enhancer.
Yeah, but like, okay, so I mean, I'm just saying, like Paul George, clearly not an enhancer. That's not an enhancer. Steph, not an enhancer. Like to me and you, yeah, they're fucking enhanced. But I'm talking about like to the rest of the NBA. Wemby, not an enhancer. Wemby, specialist. Look, new Jujutsu Kaisen TV. Did you watch it?
No, because I don't. I didn't check. I didn't check if it's the same as what I saw in the theater or not. Where does it lead up to?
We pick up Yuji. They're like in ruined Shibuya or whatever, and he's like killing demons and stuff, or he's killing curses, and then Naoya.
Yeah, I saw that stuff.
He pulls up, fights Choso. Yuta is there, and then it's a 2-episode premiere, and so I didn't see the movie. I'm having lots of fun though. It's really crazy how good the anime is. Like I really like the manga, but goddamn, they just have so much sauce with this animation.
They're going real artsy with it now.
I like that. I'd prefer. I don't know. Like, how do you feel about it?
I'm okay with it so far. But I do like to have. I do like it to be more concrete what's happening versus like symbolism or like up to for interpretation kind of.
Yeah.
But we'll see how they handle the big moments. If they're still epic, I don't care.
I like. I also like in One Piece. It only took 1,000 episodes, but their art style is getting a little more. Like I like it when somebody gets all scribbly or something, and like you're like, oh.
Are
shit.
you at Egghead or?
Yeah, I'm at Kuma Flashback right now. Guys,
Okay.
not even that sad. You guys are fucking weenies, dude.
Wow. Okay, guys, slavery is not that sad.
Nah, they got really. The problem is they got really good voice actors for everybody, and so anytime anything sad happens, I'm just like, ow, because the voice acting is so sad. Yeah. So it is pretty fucked up. Yeah. But I'm sure we'll get some for. It's One Piece, you know. What are the odds we get a second real horrifically tragic thing that happens in the story? I'm sure we will at some point, but I'm not holding my breath that this is going to be it.
There's a new 6-foot guard that has dropped in the
is this
draft.
Tanner?
Tyler Tanner. So
okay,
hit
me.
That's a
what
great
you got?
name. He's 6 foot, and so
Yeah,
he actually is. He has about as much going for you at 6 foot as you could have because he actually does get blocks and steals, and he makes plays.
The discourse. My timeline has been full 4-inch discourse. It's been if a guy's 6 foot but he plays like he's 6'4", what does that really matter? If a guy's 6'8", but he plays like he's 6'4", who would you rather have? Blah 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 and shit like this.
Yeah.
And so there's been a lot of heart over height discourse of my time. Like, guys, that doesn't scale like that. That's all I'll say.
You guys got to grow up. I mean, no, it is. It's even when someone's able to function bigger than their height, it's not all the time. It's always an impersonation. It's like having a superpower where you can copy other powers. Your power's never as good as the real one. And so we see this with the small rim attacking guards like Ja Morant and Donovan Mitchell. Well, Ja Morant's just washed now, I guess. But it's not 100% situation proof. Like, it doesn't last all the time. You still feel those height limitations in the playoffs. Defensively, like what's his name? What's the guy I love? Javonte Green. Javonte Green is that guy who's like, what is he, like 6'4"? But he functions like
plays
he's like
huge,
6'8" or 6'9". But still, if they back him, if he runs into a back down post up big, they're still that.
It really is crazy two of the only examples I can think of where I really like, it's so rare to be like, damn, this guy, like, the size is limiting. Both, that's the Warriors dynasty, pretty much. Steph, you very rarely throughout Steph's career have I ever been like, fuck, he is so small in a way that is debilitating the team. And similar, Draymond too. It's like, even though he's playing up, like, regularly giving up like half a foot to the guy he's defending or whatever. It's just like, yeah, he's still so, like, it doesn't matter that much. He plays like he's 7 feet.
Yeah, and even their holy names themselves. I dare strike ill will towards them. If they came around,
I dare.
If 2015 start popping off 2025, they would be worse relative to the rest of the league. They'd be
League
less
has
powerful.
fucking lapped them, losers.
Because hey, Draymond, he was shutting down like Anthony Davis, which was epic, and some of the guys. But hey, there wasn't a Jokic. There wasn't an Embiid is back. There's
he fucking clamped Jokic in the playoffs. Let me see. Nuggets Warriors playoff series. I swear, I'm trolling. Let me see. What did Jokic average here? He put up 31, 13, and 6 with 3 stocks on 64% true shooting. What a fucking demon.
He boned him. God. He boned him. And then Steph,
Steph
offensively
that
would be the
series
same.
would have gone 7 if Will Barton freaking made the right pass. He bombed a 30-footer as the freaking clock was final seconds, game 4. They could have tied it up 2-2, and Will Barton said, "This is my time," and he got shipped to Washington. Rest in peace to the throw.
Steph's offense would still be the same, I think, but just defensively, it would be. He'd be picked on more.
I'd be worse, but like I really still don't feel like he's like. Is he Ja Morant bad? Fuck no.
No.
Is he Donovan Mitchell bad? No. Like Trae Young, Luka right now. I feel like Steph is like a cut above all those guys.
Yeah, but even like remember there was in the 2016 finals when the Warriors were up 3-1, this article came out. It was like, the Warriors game plan is clear. Target Kyrie Irving every possession. And then after the Cavs came back, it was tied up. They released another article. They're like, the Cavs game plan is clear. Target Steph Curry every single possession. I was like, oh,
that rocks.
Little fight here.
I wonder what the editing room was like.
I wasn't the same writer. It was like the Cavs one was like a fire back, clap back.
Well, I'm saying I want to be in the.
Bad?
I want
your guys bad.
I want all the president's men. We get everybody in the same room, and they're like, "You gotta drop the story. They'll kill you." And then it's like that for your targeting Steph Curry or whatever.
Oh, I just found out about an old-timey actor. I saw a video of him, and I was like, this guy's cool. He's like Spike from Cowboy Bebop. And then in the comments, they're like, this is the guy who inspired Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Fuck. Who is it? Do you remember his name?
Elliot Gould. Do you know him? He
that
looks
name
like Anthony
is familiar.
Bourdain.
Elliot Gould. Damn. Oh, shit. This is the guy from Ocean's 11. He's in Ocean's 11 and 12 and 13. He's the freaking. He
already an old
them
man?
in the yeah. Well, he's not the oldest guy who's like an actor. He's like the second oldest guy who has like big sunglasses.
I can't remember off memory. The oldest guy is Rob Reiner's dad, right?
I don't know.
Carl Reiner. Because I remember when
Carl
I googled their family, I was like, "Do I know these guys?" I was like, "Oh,
oh
that's
yes, that is
guy.
him." Damn. Rest in peace, freaking Rob Reiner. That was crazy.
Yeah, but Elliot Gould, I saw a clip where he was being cool. He had to get up at 3 a.m. to buy his cat food, and then he was like, "Where's this brand of cat food?" And then the worker was like, "I don't know, man. They're all the same." And then he's like, "Obviously, you don't have a cat." And he's like, "No, I don't have a cat. I got a girl." And then he's like, "He's got a girl. I got a cat." But his voice is so cool. Let me see.
He's cool. He's cool. Damn. I'm sure we could farm aura too. If I had a camera going around me 24/7, I would say maybe I pick up an aura point like once a week. But it would still be cool to get a compilation, like a Spotify Wrapped of them at the end of the year.
He's got a voice though. He's got a hey. It's like basketball.
Yeah.
You need physical tools for coolness. You do need it. You need a cool voice.
Oh yeah, you don't happen to have a cat by any chance? What I need a cat.
God damn, that is a cool voice.
He's got a girl and I got a cat.
He's got a girl, I got a cat.
And look at him. He looks like Spike.
Damn, motherfucker in the suit at 3 a.m.
And smoking, waking up at 3 a.m. Your cat's bothering you, so you leave to go to the store and you smoke a cigarette. How are you going? Are you? Well, I guess I don't smoke cigarettes. Does it chill you out, or can you go back to sleep after smoking a cigarette?
Yeah. Well, if you smoke all the time, it pretty much just returns you to like baseline reality.
Oh. And I was thinking, God, I'll have to brush his teeth again, but he's probably not concerned about that.
Dude, he's too cool for that. He's too cool. Yeah, well, I certainly don't sound like that, so it would be, and I complain all the time, which is another big hurdle to being cool. It's like I feel like cool guys just chill, go with the flow or whatever. If I have like trouble getting my trash bag out of my trash can, taking the trash, I'm like, oh, my life is hell, God. And so it's just, yeah. Maybe that'd be relatable to somebody, but I can't imagine it would be cool.
You know who the Spike voice actor? Let me pull him up. He's got the coolest voice ever, but he doesn't look that cool, right? Is he also? Is he also the Goku voice actor? Stephen Blum.
He's Mugen voice actor. He's Toonami Robot voice actor. Yeah, dude.
Oh, Toonami Robot. Yeah, but he just looks like he looks like he'd work at Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, he does. But he's got that is a sick ass voice. Who the hell was he in Lilo and Stitch? What the fuck?
Oh, is he Whale guy or no?
He's Hammerhead Guard. So I don't really know. I don't remember that.
Or the series.
I think the movie Hammerhead Guard, Lilo and Stitch. Let's see. No, this is just some random. This is fodder anime from the beginning of the freaking movie. But
I did a
cool.
TikTok a little while ago. I did the your birth month equals where you stay for a week, and people didn't realize it was my voice, which is funny. But yeah, guys, don't make those types of videos. They don't make any money. I got like
holy shit
views. It made like $4 or something. Don't do that.
He was freaking Vilgax, dude. This guy is.
What is Vilgax?
He was. It's the bad guy from Ben 10. He was Vilgax and Heat Blast and Ghost Freak in Ben 10, dude.
What was Ben 10's budget?
Probably big, because it was. I mean, it was like the flagship Cartoon Network show for a while. I feel like, as far as like CartoonNetwork.com, it had the best games. It had the most toys. Probably it probably had like best merch sales. I don't even know what the fuck else was airing while Ben 10 was going out, like Camp Lazlo and shit. My gym partner's a monkey. Come on, dude.
Bangers, but yeah, I can't imagine that they're selling a ton of merch.
They just brought South Park to Fortnite, so I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna
Fike
start
singing the South Park theme song.
Who's Dominic Fike?
I don't know what song you'd know from him. Oh, he was in Euphoria.
I've never seen Euphoria.
He dated Hunter Schafer for a while.
Oh yeah, L to this guy. Because didn't he cheated on her? Yeah. Stay right where you are, Dominic Fike.
He's mean to girls, but he's got aura.
No, he doesn't. Hunter Schafer's got more aura.
Well, yeah, she's got Zelda.
Dude,
aura.
what killed me? Hideo Kojima just saw Cuckoo for the first time, and he wrote, like, his whole thing is just he's obsessed with hot women. And he wrote exactly as much as you like would expect him to write about Cuckoo. It was like I hit read more on his Twitter post, and I was like, oh fuck, this is 10 paragraphs about Cuckoo, which it was a good movie, but still.
Yeah, is that 2 years ago now?
I thought it was last summer. Because if it's just, I think it just came out in Korea or Japan or wherever Hideo Kojima is.
It
Let me
just came
see.
out now.
Cuckoo. Yeah, I swear. Yeah, it can't. Okay, 2024. Cuckoo release date August 9th of 24. So yeah, damn. Little like a year and a half ago ish or whatever.
Well, decades happen in weeks, they say.
Okay. We should do that with basketball. Quarters happen in minutes.
It's like, okay.
There are halves where nothing happens, and there are quarters where halves happen. Something like that.
They had the last 3 minutes of 2016.
Hey, it seems like
there was
some
a
shit.
ton of nothing happening before that.
Yeah, that's what they don't want you to remember about the 16 finals is the first few games. Freaking, that's why the comeback was so crazy. It's because it was so boring to start. It's like, damn, it's gonna be like this year's finals, pretty much the way this Eastern Conference is looking. Hey, 20 minutes, guys. I'm done with the intro. Fuck you.
Screw it.
Screw it. I just got an email from the National Air and Space Museum. What the heck?
Let's
Yo.
start.
They're giving me a freaking Black Hawk helicopter.
Really? Is it used?
Yeah. Yeah? Is that okay?
Oh, what was it used for?
Delivering redacted to redacted. The email doesn't say. It's just a big black bar.
Oh, okay. What?
Well, that might be like what, like aid to impoverished
yeah,
areas or something.
To Mozambique. Life-saving insulin. To
Oh my
Mozambique.
god. We got mosquito nets or something. It's like, oh, sweet. Nice. All right, 21. Let's start at the bottom this week. I know
Yeah.
we did that last week too, but Trae Young trade, getting to the Wizards sooner will make everything easier. So we can start with the Pacers. 1-3 in their last 4. Beat the Hornets. They lost to the Cavs, the Magic, the Spurs. They finally snapped that. So damn, I think they just tied. Let me see. Pacers losing streak. Do you know how many they lost in a row?
13, I think.
Okay, if it's 13, they just tied the all-time losing streak record for the Pacers franchise. 14 would have broken it. And so they snapped that streak against the Hornets. Siakam had 30 points and 14 rebounds, 6 turnovers. Who gives a fuck? That's what I wrote down. TJ McConnell, 23 points, 8 assists, 4 steals, including the game icing steal on the baseline out of bounds play. So, yeah. Other than that, it's just the Pacers. They're terrible.
Wait, did you say Rick Carlisle?
No. What did Rick Carlisle do?
He got his 1,000th win finally. He was at
finally!
999 on the losing streak.
That rocks, dude. You know I call him Slick Carlisle. That's my guy.
Oh, really? Okay. Why? What did he do? When did you start calling him that?
We go. I mean, I'm not gonna freaking air him out like that. Let's just say he would not be happy if I let you guys know what the
he
story
gave
behind
you-
old Slick Carlisle.
He gave him a tug at the diner. He gave him a tug at the diner.
Hey,
it
hey.
checks out because
We can't confirm or deny. Yeah, rip off the DeMarcus Cousins story. My fault.
DeMarcus Cousins said he was turned off by Rick Carlisle recruiting attempts when he was in his prime. He'd send me weird selfies and say he was thinking about me.
Fuck. I gotta start doing that with podcast guests. Just do what's up? You want to come on soon? Yeah, I mean that's a crazy play. Is there any way?
That's just boomer. That's just boomer.
I was
brain.
gonna say, is that old man who has a phone and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Like I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's like the equivalent of Snapchat or something, just sending a picture. But it is very strange.
Well, I wonder. I don't think he was sending like shirtless pics or something. I bet it was just like odd selfies and be like, "Hey, thinking a lot about you, bud. We could do great things together and stuff."
It would
And
be
I feel
very
like in his boomer brain. He's like, when I send the picture, it proves that in this, like, I captured the moment I thought of you, and so this means a lot to you.
Yes. Oh, I was gonna say, I wonder. It would be funny if it was like in reality these were very wholesome messages and it was just again DeMarcus Cousins being mean. It's like Rick Carlisle. Hey, I heard, dude, I heard you like this book. I just finished this book. Thinking a lot about you, man. It was really good or whatever. And Boogie checks his phone. He's like, What a freak. What the hell?
That reminds me of Boomer Brain Pat Riley when he like started crying to Jimmy Butler about how they both lost their fathers or something, or something
Yeah.
like that. And Jimmy Butler's like, "This is weird.
This is weird.
You're not winning me over with this pathos, buddy. You're
This
just
is not
weird to me."
this is not playing to me. That's fun. I'm reading a book. God damn, this fucking behemoth of a book. It's 600 pages. It's about Alan Dulles, who was the head of the CIA for a long time. And there's a part, I'm literally, the first 50 pages are straight up just him helping the Nazis. It's crazy. But there's a part where he talks to like a spy in Europe or something, and the spy is doing like huge personal risk to get documents about the Holocaust over the border to Alan Dulles or whatever. And there's a part where they go, and the spy, after his first mission, he drew up his will. That's how serious this was. And after his second mission, he delivered a handwritten letter to Alan Dulles saying, if I'm executed, give this to my son. It did not go, like, Dulles didn't give a fuck at all. That was pretty much
Yeah.
they were like, he was a pretty calculating guy, so he didn't really give a shit about that at all.
Yeah, that's why. It's his calculating nature, and it has to exist in contrast with basic empathy. And so he's not a bad person. He's a flawed person.
Yeah, well, yeah. The book is like, it made this guy come across as idealistic and romantic. Dulles always viewed those people as expendable, and it's like, oh fuck. I'm sure the next 500 pages of this book are gonna be great, dude. Yeah, that's all I got on the Pacers. So, do you know how to access the lobbyist requests this week?
Yeah, I've got them. But also one quick note. I started watching the Stephen King. It's not new. I think it's from 2016, but it was just put on Netflix about James Franco, or R.I.P. James Franco. He's sent back in time to stop the JFK assassination.
This is a good show. I watched it when
Have
it
you
came
seen
out.
it?
It's good. Yeah,
Where
dude. It's
did
like
it air when it came out? Because it's like
Hulu.
it looks good. Oh,
It was on. It
Hulu,
was like
that makes sense.
it was one of the only Hulu originals I feel like that I ever watched, and it was when Hulu was like, "Come on, guys, we could be Netflix too," or whatever. And so there's like very high production value, but it's good. I remember liking it a lot.
And then so we have lobbyist requests. I gotta the ones from last. I think there's a. I gotta tell my friend to lower the cooldown. So there's a refresh rate of 7 days, and so I think since the last time we posted, some of the questions are still left over. So
Fuck, dude. Refresh rate of 4 days or something like that.
Yeah. So this one,
I definitely know what refresh rate means.
well, the questions will just the old questions disappear.
No, I get context clues. I got it, but like I'm just saying, I definitely know how to go into a Google spreadsheet and adjust the refresh rate. That's in my bag.
Okay, Roy Joy Boy. Rick Carlisle just hit 1,000 wins as a head coach, which really raised the question: would you rather have 48 Coach of the Month nominations, 12 Coach of the Month wins, or a Coach of the Year? Love the pot.
I'm thinking 48 noms.
48 is a huge number.
Because people, let's extrapolate. Okay, Michael Jordan versus LeBron. LeBron's longevity, it's just over. Michael Jordan, 6 rings. LeBron's just overwhelmed him with volume at this point. How is that not applied to the freaking coaching stuff? Phil Jackson versus me with my 48 Coach of the Month nominations.
And so listen, imagine LeBron 20 years. And the thing is, it's easier to win Player of the Month than it is MVP. So but if he had 20 years of getting at least 4 Players of the Month, or Player of the Month every single season, that's 80 Players of the Month. That's a ton for LeBron. That's which would you
probably
rather?
has more 80, than that, to be honest.
80. Well, I don't know when they introduced the the award. Would you? What does he have? 4 MVPs? 5?
4. He has 4. He freaking Derrick Rose robbed him.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Should be
it's
5 straight.
it's deeper than the numbers, dude. You don't freaking get it. And
All-time NBA
finished above him in his own conference
Okay.
with less talent.
Damn, there's no leaderboard for players of the month. It's just month by month, the players of the month every year.
See if you could do Google search like 2006
Okay,
January player of the month. See if the article comes up. Jason Richardson.
I have the NBA, the all-time players of the month leaderboard. The first year they did it was, so this has been going back to 1979, 80, pretty much.
All right, let's save this. Save it for Carson. We're gonna freaking quiz him on the players of the month. See if that idiot knows those.
Just straight up 2 hours. November 1984. Who's the player of the month? Because before, so let me see. The first year they started splitting it up by conference was 2002. So before that, there's just one guy for every month.
Wait,
there are 41.
Is it all on one page? Like, if you do Control F Michael Jordan, can you see every Michael Jordan entry?
Yes, yeah. Because I hit Command F LeBron. It was 41 appearances. So
guys, we may have solved the GOAT debate.
Dude, Command F Jordan 17. What a fucking loser.
Can't be correct.
Not even half of his shit, dude.
Check Bird
God.
And Magic.
Okay, I'll hit Command. Well, when was Bird and Magic were both drafted? When were they drafted?
I think they were drafted in 79.
Okay, well, Bird has 8. Magic has 7. Oh my God, Larry Bird supremacy. And then I'll do Shaq for good measure. 12 for Shaq. All right. Okay, lobbyist request me. I'm done with these guys.
I think that was the only new one for the Indiana Pacers, so screw them.
Oh my goodness, excuse me.
I see.
Okay.
I see on the left side of my screen for the Western Conference. Since then, my girl dumped me. That's it.
Oh man,
we have that to look forward to next episode.
Dude, slightly biased. He had a tweet today. Oh my God, it was so funny. It was an email from like Mega Gooner 69 or something stupid, and it said, "Hey Chud, Mark Cuban here. We don't want you as the owner. Shut up."
Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. It was like a message from Caleb Martin hater, and the like subject line, the Caleb Martin problem, and it's like, I wonder what this is going to be about.
Okay, 33 minutes. The Washington Wizards, guys, we're freaking back immensely. When I said literally like 2 episodes ago, someone was like, "Would you like the Wizards to trade for Trae?" I was like, "Fuck no." I was wrong. I was stupid. Obviously the Washington Wizards have traded for Trae Young. Maybe that's what this podcast will be titled. Emergency Podcast. Trae Young traded to the Wizards.
Emergency.
They're 1-3 in their last 4. They beat the Magic. They lost to the Pels, Sixers, and the Wolves. We haven't talked about the Trae Young trade at all, really. Do you want to? I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
So for the Wizards, we'll do the Wizards perspective.
Okay.
It's an interesting move for him. I thought it was weird. So CJ doesn't matter because he's an expiring contract. But I was like, we're giving up Kispert for nothing? Because well, here's the thing. Because why wouldn't we wait till free agency? What's the angle?
Get Trae Young to go get him?
Yeah. Like, why? Because I'm thinking, hey, Kispert's not nothing. Why do we got to give up Kispert?
I don't know.
And we're not getting any picks because they.
Yeah.
Not that they necessarily should, but just
So waiting until free agency. I'm not sure exactly.
Trae has an option, and he's gonna opt out. Is the assumption?
Yeah. I have no idea, to be honest. Maybe this is that they could let him walk if they felt like it and just be done with the money or whatever. But like, I guess if that's what you want, you could just let CJ walk and it wouldn't matter. I haven't thought about it like that. I really don't give a fuck about the Kispert piece of it. It's fine. Like he is not nothing. You're correct, but like I'm not gonna get hung up on this over what am I gonna get like 2 seconds for Corey Kispert or something?
Well,
It'd be
hey,
dope.
I just like to have another shooter, a little Trae Young, pew to Corey Kispert.
I mean, I guess, but like
70% of the
they,
rim, like career length.
they got enough players in Washington. I think. I think they have. I mean, the shooting is fine. Like that's a fine concern, but I just think any minutes you're giving Corey Kispert moving forward, it's just like what we have 5 20-year-olds on the bench that we're trying to figure out what to do with. So I'm not that worried about it. Getting an all-star for Kispert and CJ McCollum, generally, I think that's good practice. I would say even with the death of the small guard, even with you have to pay him, even with all this other stuff, I'm on board with it from the Wizards' perspective. I wonder if there's been a change of heart in the mind of Alex Sarr. I wonder how Alex Sarr feels about all of this. Famously, he said, if I go to Atlanta, I'll kill myself in the draft. He did not want to play with Trae Young. But since then, he has had a year and a half of no point guard. Nobody, Chris Middleton being probably the best lob thrower on the team type beat. And so I do wonder if he's more open to playing with Trae now. Because like I feel like the fit is pretty like I'm on board with it. I feel like he'll be great for Alex Sarr. I feel like Sarr will be fine for him. He's not like the best role man Trae's ever played with or anything. But yeah, I think it's beneficial for them.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know who else would have emerged as competition in free agency. But I mean, if they don't care about Kispert, then I guess it doesn't matter. But the other thing with this trade is they're saying he's not going to play this year. Like he's hardly going to play at all this year, and they don't want him to because they want to keep their pick. Which then I'm like, okay, why don't we wait from that angle?
Yeah,
too?
that is a more. I feel like that's a more like, okay, well, why don't you just wait that angle than the Kispert part?
One of there was a blurb in a Windhorst or in the Windhorst ESPN article where there's like one anonymous executive said part of the trade was CJ was playing too well for them because they had like 3 fluky wins or whatever recently, and he did okay, and they're like
3 wins?
3 fluky wins. I mean,
bro. They're literally 7-7 over their last 14. Dude, they just fucking locked up the number 1 overall pick, blew him up by 26 points until the legacy giant, the son of Jason Richardson, came in and saved the day for the Magic and made it seem like they didn't get obliterated.
But and yeah, so like one anonymous executive was like, yeah, CJ's been playing too well. They had to get him out of there for a trade. I'm like, that is some crazy hating. I'm thinking like, let's trade CJ for Trae. Downgrade.
Hey, dictator, get over, Mr. the Anchor. You're not anchoring our defense. You're dragging us down. That's what we need.
So yeah, it's interesting. Brian Keefe, the head coach, said they're focused on getting him healthy before determining a return. They got to finish in the top 8, otherwise they lose their pick to the Knicks.
Yeah, just immediately being like, this guy's leg is falling off the bone. I really don't know how well that. I mean, guys, we're happy to have him, but we need that pick.
He's got bird ligaments, so we got to be very careful with them.
He's got bird bones. He's freaking hollow, dude.
And then this was also from an article. I forget where. I think this is also ESPN. I don't know. The Wizards are hoping to mimic one of 2 recent moves. In 2019, as OKC was entering a roster reconstruction period after trading Paul George and Westbrook, They brought in veteran point guard Chris Paul to help develop young teammates in the roster, including future MVP Shea. And then the other was in 2023 when the Rockets brought in Fred VanVleet. So they're hoping Trae Young can be a bridge point guard. It's also a boost.
Yeah.
We'll get all our young guys a level up, which I don't know. I don't know if there's necessarily a track record of that in Atlanta. Trae makes shots easier for other guys, but I don't know if anyone really. I don't know if there's anyone I would look to and be like, Trae Young unlocked their development. But I also don't know if Atlanta has drafted a lot of great guys.
I mean, how many developmental guys? So you have Johnson. Was Jalen Johnson they drafted, and he blew up. I suppose you could say John Collins to some extent. That was, the lob connection was very big for what he became as a player.
He played his best ball there.
Yeah, Kevin Herter, maybe. I'm trying to think of who they've even Okongwu, I guess, but he's exploded this year largely without Trae Young, so I don't think that's necessarily like Trae unlocked him. I don't hate that approach from Washington. I don't ever like to assume that I know what a player is like as a person or personality inside the locker room. It is a little concerning, I guess. Like, it just, I don't know, like, actually, fuck it. If they made the move, I'm sure that they're confident that Trae Young is willing to, like, walk into the locker room and be the adult in the room or whatever. Because CJ McCollum was pretty good at that. I like it for Sarr. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. They just don't have that many guys who can dribble the ball. So I feel like it will make everyone's lives a lot easier. Like, Keyshawn George doesn't have to dribble the ball as much. That would be dope. Bilal Coulibaly doesn't have to dribble the ball as much. Holy fuck. They should avoid that. Trae Johnson. Nightmare defensive backcourt, but it is interesting, at least. I don't know if I want, like, the most nuclear shooter young guy archetype to come up under the wing of the man who famously never came off the ball, like refused to be an off-ball player. That's a little concerning, but fuck it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Like I said, for CJ and Kispert to get an all-star-ish level player, I'm fine with the move.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. It's something. So if it doesn't work out, are we going to be shocked? Of course not. But it's something.
No. Yeah. Other than that, freaking smoked the Magic. And then they lost to. I mean, they lost to. They out tanked the Pelicans. That was good.
Okay. So the Dalai Lama or something like that said, hilarious that Sarr tanked his stock so he didn't play with Trae on the Hawks. He just can't escape him. Please discuss. And yeah, so it is. Sarr will be an interesting point here because he's developing, but still he's not. This is far from a John Collins or like Clint Capella when he had his young legs and stuff like that. So and I don't know. I honestly don't know if that's something that develops or if that's just kind of an inherent.
What do you mean? Like as a lob threat?
Yeah. Is there anyone? And I guess this isn't something we necessarily paid ton of attention to, but like, is there ever a guy who's like made crazy progress as a lob threat? Or it's kind of something you come into the league with, no? Like you just
Yeah. I would say I don't think he's that bad. Like I mean, I guess if you're comparing him to Clint Capella, he's not Clint Capella. But I'm not that worried about like where he's at right now. I feel like he is a good athlete, and it's not like he has like Gobert hands or anything.
Yeah, his issue
and he's
is
a
always,
good. Oh, you go.
His issue is always his touch is a little funky. It's a little off around there.
What
were you gonna say?
Yeah, but I was gonna say he has a pretty solid feel as far as like fuck, who was someone went on a crazy rant the other day about Hansen Yang. Hansen Yang.
Oh, I saw
he
Mars
sets
tweet.
good
He is not an NBA player.
he sets good screens, I guess, but he's terrible at like positioning himself to get the pocket pass from whoever. Sar he's good at stuff like that already. Like I do feel like he's a good role man. And one of the things you talked about a lot in the pre-draft stuff was I'm getting the fuck away from Trae Young so I can, on ball cook,
Yeah.
pull up midi jumper and shit like that. His game is not that offensively right now. Like he has moved away from stuff like that. And so I feel like that also makes me more confident in the pairing.
It is, even though I guess we didn't even talk about, like, when we talk about Sar running away from Trae, it was from the offensive lens, but it also is funny. Maybe it was defensively where he's like, "Oh, I don't want to have to run around that much." So I'm gonna have to really be covering.
It's terrible. Yeah.
1/3 gay.
Okay.
Hello, Jacques and Poblano.
How's that spelled?
1-3 gay caps.
No, how's the word gay spelled?
G-A-Y.
G-U-E-Y-E?
No, G-A-Y.
What? What the? Okay, whatever. What's up?
So 2/3 was
2/3
bisexual.
mysterious.
Is 2/3
Maybe it's
is
1/3
bisexual
for each.
separate from gay? Oh, 1/3 gay, 1/3 bi, 1/3. Well, I don't know, because doesn't bi consume it then? Aren't you 3/3 bi? We're not freaking gay enough to know.
Yeah, I'm not locked into the dynamics of this enough. So sorry, I shouldn't have even put your name under a microscope. That wasn't very woke of me.
Not your place. Hello, Jacques and Poblano. After correctly calling a Trae Young trade last week, I will now ask another question in the hopes...
You saw the writing on the wall.
I will now ask another question in the hopes that I am prophetic. Are the Mavs hanging up the phone in an AD for 2027 first and Bub Carrington? You gotta think they are. Yeah, I would for sure, because 2027 is supposed to suck. Bub doesn't move me. So
okay, well, Cooper's better when he has a point guard, right?
Just literally anybody listed at that spot, or
literally warm body at the one. Cooper's better. You know that, right? You think Brandon Williams is gonna stick around forever? They couldn't even keep Jalen Brunson, dude.
Freaking Kyrie was training him.
Whatever. Oh, you think freaking Bub with Kyrie's? Oh my God! You want to talk about a Zushi level prospect? Oh, holy shit! Yeah, they're hanging up on that. But we don't even know what the fuck's going to happen. He tore a ligament in his hand. So I feel like, we'll get to the Hawks here in a few teams. I was very worried because I don't feel like they're an AD away. I feel like that might have saved them from doing something stupid.
Okay. Screw the Wizards.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Screw the Wizards. Do some magic. That was
You're going to like
magic.
the way you look. I guarantee it. Mensueros.
You're gonna like the way I cook. You guarantee it. You're gonna wait. I guarantee it. My fault. Who's up?
Water break.
Nets? He put his camera off to take a drink of water. You're gonna like the way I drink. I guarantee it. Okay. He's drinking. I'm starting to think this isn't water, dude. Starting to think this is poison. Oh, okay. Okay. The fuck is happening off screen right now?
You could have carried on. I said water break, and then you were supposed to carry on and start the intro.
What am I supposed to talk about the Nets by myself? What is wrong?
Say Nets 1-3. Your freaking usual thing, dude. That's what you're supposed to do.
Nets 1-3 last 4. Beat the Chuggets. Lost to the Clippers, Magic, the Wizards. Gentlemen, hammer. Not enough to overcome Paolo. Hammer. So they lost to the Magic in overtime. That was crazy. Drummond had 18, 5, and 5 with 1 steal and 1 block on 80% true shooting in this game. All 18 of his points came in the fourth quarter and overtime, shooting over 40% on 7 attempts a game as a starter this year. So the question mark continues to be an exclamation point in his game, I guess.
Yeah, he's making shots. I mean, well, Corey Kispert can finish and shoot. So, yeah. So,
Can he pass?
Different leagues.
Wait, what the fuck is this Corey Kispert glaze? Were the Nets going to get him? What the hell? Is every guy like... Corey Kispert could do something better than this guy, right?
No, I'm really just an Igor Demon doubter. I'm like, kill that demon. He's had this marvelous shooting leap, and it really just doesn't move me at all. I mean, it was a great game from him, but his scoring in the fourth quarter and OT, that was a freaking new franchise record for 3-pointers made in an overtime period, and it tied the NBA rookie record. So he's making noise. It's not a song I'm interested in listening to, but it's okay. Noise.
He's making hyperpop.
But yeah, outside of him and outside of the Nazis still playing, being interesting. As
Cam
a basketball
Thomas?
player. No, Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas is evil. He's not a Nazi.
Nah, just kidding. Yeah, it wasn't Cam. I wrote down. It seems like
that is what I wrote down. Cam Thomas is playing some horrible basketball.
Yeah, it seems like the median Nets fan who, for a while, Cam Thomas explodes onto the scene. It was 4 straight 40-point games with the KD Nets or whatever, and it's like, oh fuck, we got a guy. And then I would say the average Nets fan, it's just been a very slow downward slope into, okay, maybe this isn't the guy. And then, okay, well, he doesn't really have any off-ball skills. He doesn't play defense or anything. And so I would say recently I have seen more of the average Nets fan giving up on the Cam Thomas experience. Now that there's like other young guys on the roster who they're trying to see what's going on with. And every time Cam Thomas is on the floor, it's like there's not even anyone else out there. Like it legit might as well just be 1-on-5.
He's just playing his game.
6 and I guess. I mean, his game's fucking like it really is unfortunate for him that they brought in Michael Porter Jr. to showcase how like the levels to this ball hog shit, I guess.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because he like moves off ball. It's like the selfless Michael Porter Jr. has exposed
it's both. It's just like Michael coming in this season. All like people were just like, oh, they got 2 absolute gunners now, and it's like, yeah, I guess, but one of them's really good, and then the other ruins the team whenever he plays. So, yeah, they're 2-4 over their last 6 since he returned. Even though they went 6-3 over the final 9 games that he missed, they looked really good in that stretch. And since he's back, it's not been great.
Yeah, and even beyond on the court, he's just got a bad attitude. Like when everyone celebrates big shots, he's mad and stuff like that.
Are you talking about there was one picture I saw of Drummond hit like bad. A crazy shot, and he's just in the background, just like completely stone-faced. Does not give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not a good situation for anybody, and he recently changed his agent, and so I wonder what that is. If that's like, is that come into Jesus moment, or is that like he doesn't believe in me enough? How come he can't find me a freaking deal? I'm Cam Thomas, so I really don't know where this guy is gonna end up. And
yeah,
because he's got to buy in to wherever he goes, and I just don't know. I don't know if he's ready to do that. I mean, maybe it'll be different on teams with real players and not Igor Demon and Danny Wolf and who else? Who Drake Paul and who's the last? Oh, Ben Sur. He's not even up, but it's just a ridiculous team.
Nolan Traore.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's a delay. Like your picture's pretty
Ye-
pixelated.
Yeah, we're lagging a little bit.
Okay. You leave, come back. I'll keep
Alright.
this recording to make your editing thing seamless.
All right. Wait, trying to reconnect. What the heck? Okay, are we fixed?
Do a countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
That's okay.
Okay. Dude, the Cavs are about to they have 136 against the Wolves. There's 3 minutes left in the game.
Jesus.
Do we have any Wizards requests? Or wait, Nets requests.
Nets. We'll see.
Next step, find out next time.
It doesn't appear so.
Wow. Freaking mobbyists slipping.
They're down
Desolation of the return of Cam Thomas. They don't even have any whimsy to ask silly questions in a fun voice anymore.
bad. R.I.P.
R.I.P. They died. The Charlotte Hornets alive and well. 2-2 in their last 4. They beat the Bulls and the Thunder. They lost to the Raptors and the Pacers. I thought it was very funny how they blew the Thunder out by 30 and then lost to the worst team in the league. Beast mode. I wrote down.
Where's my notes? Dude, did you steal them? Okay.
Yeah.
LaMelo had a huge game off the bench. Epic. Could be the move. Could be the new
Well,
meta.
he got benched, so he's a loser.
No, it's actually so. Ever heard of Manu Ginobili? It was like that.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's just all the aggregation stuff. LaMelo benched. LaMelo benched for the first time since 2021. LaMelo coming off the bench.
I do know,
yeah.
I do not fully get why he came off the bench, because did they say it was a minutes restriction or injury thing or something like that?
I have this is Rod Boone of the Charlotte Observer said, when facing back-to-backs, the team and LaMelo are trying to get creative and want to maximize his availability, league sources told the Observer. So LaMelo may not start in both ends of consecutive games, so he can be available more in the fourth quarter.
That's what I saw. I saw him say, I didn't start because I wanted to be available at the end. But he played like 33 minutes, I'm pretty sure, in this game. So I don't know if there was any kind of...
Maybe he played like 18, and then he played...
restriction.
Wait. 18. That would be like 17 in the second half. Maybe he played most of the fourth. I don't know.
Let me double check this to see when was this freaking game. This was the Pacers game, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
So, he played 27 minutes, but still, that seems a little high for a minute restriction. He had played 27 minutes, 33 points. So, but epic either way. Did you see the Yeah, and they beat OKC in OKC thanks to
Hmm.
the big three. And there was when the big three play together, Brandon Miller, Conconnable, LaMelo Ball. Actually, were they all healthy for that game? They were, right?
In the OKC game?
Yes.
No, none of them were healthy, and fully healthy OKC lost the freaking Hornets bench. Losers. No, I think I know Brandon Miller played well. That's
Brandon
what
Miller
I have
and
written down.
Khan were there. LaMelo was there, right? I'm pretty sure.
I would assume so. It would be fucking crazy if they beat the Thunder without LaMelo. Do you need me to look it up?
No, I'm on my phone doing it right now.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
yes,
it's a race now.
yes, he did.
Okay.
He did. They
Well,
did have the
he
big
got a head
three.
start, guys. So
Which
doesn't really count.
Guys, I said the stat last week. This is the greatest offensive scoring team in the history of the game when the big three are healthy. So it's not a shock that they beat OKC in OKC because they are bums who can't make 3-pointers. So not a big deal. And then when they lost to the Raptors, they had no Brandon Miller. And then when they lost to the Pacers, it was because freaking buzzer beater, dude.
Well, Brandon Miller got
there was
ejected
buzzer
because he
beaters for
called
both
that
of
ref
them.
the R word.
Which R word?
Ref.
Oh, well, that's his title.
He said, hey, ref. And the ref was like, my name's Steve, dude.
And he could have been speaking French if it was the other one, because I saw a picture of a French airport board, and when they say their flights are delayed, they have the R word on there. So
fuck, dude.
Yeah,
He said Brandon Miller was in front. He was in T. John Salon mode. He was like, I'm gonna be late to the free throw line. 1 second, dude.
Or he was like calling out Salon for being late on a rotation or something like that.
Hey, ref, that call was late. You're a late guy. And then he got ejected. He got ejected. Yeah, he got 6 points. So against OKC, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 4 stocks, 77% true shooting. Against the Pacers, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 34% true shooting. Double techs in just 19 minutes of play. But it wasn't like Anthony Edwards double techs on Christmas or whatever, where it was just boom back to back. I think he hit someone in the head earlier in the game, and then he just picked up for being late, for calling somebody late.
Did you see the bat signal?
Grant Williams?
Yep. He posted.
That's so dope.
Did you see his actual post?
I feel like I did, where it was like a countdown.
It was like him in a Batman suit, yeah, and there was like a little countdown. He's coming back, everybody. So I don't know.
Okay.
How long has it been since Grant Williams was good? Was he good the last time? Has he been good in Charlotte at all?
Dude. I mean, maybe, but let me see. Grant Williams, I know he wasn't good in Dallas. That's why they traded him.
Yeah, because he was annoying Luka, and then they freaking traded Luka, so that backfired on them.
Yeah, don't you feel stupid now?
You think Nico brought that up in the meetings? He's like, I bring
dude,
in
we
Grant
already
Williams, and he
traded
can't
Grant. Yeah, no, I don't think he's been that good. He's only played 16 games in Charlotte, so
God, he's been freaking broken. Okay. Caleb Wilson believer. When the Hornets get the 4th overall pick and pair Caleb Wilson with Khan or LaMelo, and Bryce Young leads the Panthers through the playoffs, Carolina sports will be on top where they belong. 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan and a huge vertical, and he's going to end up being better.
This is the guy from North Carolina?
Yeah, and he's going to end up being better than Scam Boozer. Spread the good news of Caleb Wilson. Love the pod.
Okay.
He would make him better, but I do wonder.
Don't really know if that's the guy you should be aiming for in this draft. Being like my dream. Oh, I guess he's coping by imagining that they didn't win.
Well,
the
when they
lottery.
get the
They got
4th overall pick.
Yeah.
It's better than Tyler Tanner.
Well, what about Tanner, dude? I was gonna say.
It's
so how big is Caleb Wilson?
6'10", and this guy says 7-foot wingspan. I haven't checked. Is it really
what is
only
he?
7 foot?
What does he play like?
He's like
he plays 6'8", or does he play 7 foot?
He's a big man. He's a like pogo stick.
Okay, but I'm
finishing.
saying measure
Oh.
his heart, dude. Because Tyler Tanner plays 6'4". So if Caleb Wilson doesn't play at least 7'2", I'm going Tanner.
I think he plays 6'10", so it's kind of just a standard heart. It's kind of like standard deviation versus
if you're
Tyler
not
Tanner.
Grinching, dude.
So you know how Tyler Tanner is heart over height? Caleb Wilson's kind of heart at height. So
Heart at height.
They're kind of like side by side. So
damn.
there's so many.
Well,
there's so many guards that people are planning. They're like arguing. it's so ridiculous.
How tall is Rasheer Fleming?
Rasheer Fleming's a big guy, 6'8".
Okay. Well, he can stay. Who am I thinking of? What the fuck? Is there
he's
is there a
in
guy
Phoenix.
whose name sounds like Rasheer?
Oh,
who the fuck am I thinking of?
Kingston Flemings or something like that.
Maybe that's it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't pay attention to college basketball.
That's one of he's one. Darius Acuff is one. I just saw someone named Cruz is averaging like 22 or something. So but these people never learn, guys. But yeah, I don't know. I still have not watched much of really anyone really. But definitely Caleb Wilson. So I don't know if he's dynamic enough to like unlock this roster, but they wouldn't be worse adding him. That's for sure. Landon, should the Hornets do in terms of what to your question cut off? What should the Hornets do in terms of commitment to winning this season? As things are going, the Hornets have rounded into being a mediocre basketball team instead of a god-awful basketball team in a league where they're competing against tanking juggernauts like the Subsidy, the Pacers, and Joe Dumbass. They won't be in position to have top lottery odds. Given this, what direction should they take for the rest of the season? They could be buyers and still fall short of the play-in. Trade for AD, he won't play. I'm genius? ? Of course, Of course, they could stay pat and still fall short, and that may be better anyways. What should we do? I don't know. I don't know. I think they're just going to keep trying to. They're trying. I think so. I think they're just going to keep trying, and they're going to keep getting. If the big three are healthy, they'll win more. Yeah. They'll be able to stumble into wins. But if they're not healthy,
I would say. I mean, you got Con. So like at least the vibe should be a little bit better than this, where it's like Con looks like a guy, and if your luck holds, maybe you could get another guy at 5th overall or whatever.
Debansa. I don't know. What would have to happen for him to slip to 5th?
No stocks, no threes, times infinity. He never gets another one of either. Bad attitude.
It would have to be something off the court.
Okay.
Maybe just all right. Boozer 1, Peterson 2, Tyler Tanner 3.
Caleb Wilson 3.
Tyler Tanner blows whoever's at 3 away.
Yeah,
he blows the Utah Jazz away.
Who's Tyler Tanner play for?
Vanderbilt.
BYU Vanderbilt March Madness Final Four matchup. Lights are bright as fuck. Tyler Tanner 45. AJ Debansa 17-7, 4-2 and 2.
Whoa.
And they lose.
I'd rather have the 6-foot guy who cares. And right after the game, AJ Debansa says he's going to the NBA. And Tyler Tanner's I'd rather have a little guy who I'd rather have a little guy with a big heart than a big guy with a little heart.
Okay. I'd rather have a huge guy with a huge heart.
Oh, well, now we're into risky territory.
Zach Edey, baby.
The Vanderbilt's in Tennessee.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with the Hornets.
Well,
do we have any other requests?
We have one more from Steve Novak's house. Do you think Khan breaks the NBA 3 record? I feel like the new pace of play is in the cards. Are you talking about the all-time 3 record?
Motherfucker. Wait, like in a season?
He said, do you think Khan breaks the NBA 3's record? I feel like with the new pace of play, it's in the cards.
Okay. So the most ever made by a rookie. I'll grant this guy some leeway here.
I'd like to think he's asking, will he make more than Steph? Maybe.
The most
it is
ever
in the
made by a
cards.
rookie is 206 by Keegan Murray in 2023. Khan, he's already at 132.
Okay.
So honestly, that yeah, probably. As far as the real record, yeah, sure. Also, probably
20
yeah,
years
I
of
like
Khan.
it. The fucking Khan century of the American century of Khan-nation.
Nice. The conclave. We're appointing Khan to be the new 3-point leader.
He's a Khan man.
Screw these guys.
That's it. Fuck him and fuck the baby while we're at it.
What? He was justified in killing that guy in Walmart.
Why?
I forget, but he had like multiple killings where like I think the details like acquitted him in both sides. Like there was actual self-defense. But I think he also did beat a woman, right? And I don't
Yeah, well the woman drove a car next to him by his foot, so if someone does that, you can do anything.
They drive a car next to you? You can't just do anything to someone driving a car next to you, right? This is for America.
Well, it was really close. It was like within a foot of him.
Well, you know, and then what? They got scared?
Yeah.
Well, I understand that to an extent, because when I hear these loud like sports cars and they rev their engines, I always think they're gonna hit me. And some of their like backfire sounds like guns being fired. So if they drove that car next to him, I understand.
I think it was like a SUV, and it was starting from 0 miles per hour, so it was more like a.
So they weren't loud.
No, it was very. We have it on like 5 angles of video.
Well,
and 4 AI generated ones that I've seen this week.
You know what? If the person who fired the gun, maybe they're just, if it's just like a civilian, if it's like a young teenage girl or something, or just a young teenager in general.
Well, you would think it's a civilian because they got out of a civilian car, right?
Yeah, and they were scared, so
but no, it was
a civilian.
Yeah, civilian teen. It was a 50. I don't know how old his name. Yeah, but it's crazy that happened.
Guys, if I was in charge of things, there'd be a new national holiday. It would be called the Day the Ice Melted, and there'd be
the Day the Ice Melted.
There would be a display.
Because of climate denial.
There would be a display in the center of town, and there would be no more primary sources for anything ice related going into the future, and we'd celebrate it every day. So,
peaceful dissolution.
When I say abolish ice, I mean abolish ice.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Get rid of the organization.
Get rid
Bucks. The Bucks. Get rid of Kevin Porter Jr. Giannis.
He can be part of it.
Hey, yeah. He's probably the median guy. Oh, if he washed out of the league, he'd be an ice agent for sure.
Oh, absolutely. He'll take
50K signing bonus. His dumbass. Yeah, I could see that happening.
And I get to drag women,
dude. I got in trouble.
Job.
I can just do it now. Bucks are 3-1 over their last 4. They beat the Lakers, the Kings, the Hornets. They lost to the Warriors. Giannis says, I am 100,000,000% committed to this team. I will never request a trade. If something happens, it's because I am an employee of this company and they made a decision.
Yeah. So market dried up.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Knicks hung up the phone.
I think his family, I'm calling their bluff. They didn't move to Greece full time. I'm calling them liars. You know that? So
okay.
They were at one of his games recently, and I'm guessing they didn't fly all the way back from Greece. So I don't know what that was, because that's not even a negotiating tactic for the Knicks. Like, yeah, my family moved to Greece fully, and I'm just gonna play out the rest of my career here for 6 years. So I don't know what they were going for with that, but the market has dried up. Somehow, he seems to be having a good time with Doc Rivers and Kevin Porter Jr. and all these guys. So, hey, nothing will happen for now. Something should happen in the regular season, but nothing's going to happen for now. So,
Giannis got back-to-back stops on LeBron to get the win for the Bucks last night in LA. He tapped it out, the dribble, and then he blocked him also. And I guess he got a signed LeBron jersey or something. I saw a report about that.
Dude, you can't be. Well, I guess he's an old man now, so.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't humiliation ritual after I freaking stuff you to win the game.
Yeah.
Then I'm ideologically 100% consistent. Ask me my stance on anything, and it'll be the same.
What's your
now
stance
when I'm 80.
on? Fuck. What's something that's gonna change? What's your stance on the Glaciers?
They're fine.
They're fine. I said it then. I'll say it again. My beachfront property in Chicago, and I'm not talking the concrete beach. I'm talking a real new beach.
Let me check if there's obvious requests. I don't have anything else for the Bucks for the freaking.
Hey, they're 3-1. Hey, 3-1. Last 4. It's good for them. You know.
Yeah, not good for me. I'm saying get out of my life. Just be banished. Because what seed are they right now?
The freaking 10 seed.
Are they really?
I
Still
think.
that low?
Actually, I have no idea. I'm just now realizing I did all my prep and then I didn't put these guys in the right order as far as seeding goes. I think I still have the Knicks as the 2 seed on this list. The Bucks lobbyist request. Do we have any?
Kyle Kuzma. Oh no, I don't think we have anything new. I think these are all old, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, because these are same like the guy asking about his own State of the League style pod for his religious conflict undergrad final.
Okay. The Atlanta Hawks are 2-2 in their last 4. They beat the Nuggets and the Pelicans. They lost to the Raptors twice. Most of the stuff about them was they were trying to pivot to AD after the Trae Young trade. It was immediately like, oh, CJ contract structure, like there's just the CJ expiring and other shit for Anthony Davis. But again, his hand blew up, so I don't know if they're still trying to do that. I would say probably not.
It is kind of a life hack trade, and who is it? The Hornets. I think I just said trade for him, and we still get to tank. So from that angle, trading for him would.
I
be
mean, yeah, because he's bad.
Anthony Davis.
Yes.
Ever heard of 2020?
Yeah. What year is it now?
2020, 2026. What's changed from 2020?
Okay. Nothing. There's just a 6 on the end of it now.
Police killing civilians in Minneapolis?
That's the same. Yes.
That's the same.
Okay. There's riots.
COVID.
Oh,
Rampant
gosh.
COVID.
No.
That's the same.
No. We have to, because I don't want another pandemic. So it's a very different
We never
year.
left. We never left.
Well, I guess that's true.
I miss the bubble, honestly. I've started seeing bubble highlights, and I really think that was the highest level basketball ever played. Like that's what was going on. Everyone was just killing it.
It's because Luka was skinny.
Oh, he looked so good.
There's just this demon 21-year-old. Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, Disney. At Disney, they have like deep fried ice cream and stuff. So,
but
I'd be nervous if I'm the.
He wasn't doing that because Rick Carlisle was sending himself. He's just like, I hope you're eating healthy today.
Eating a salad, thinking about you. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't have anything else on the Hawks. Sorry. Oh, they beat the Nuggets last night. They fucking smoked them in the 4th quarter. So that was good. I think Dyson Daniels got his first career triple-double in that game. Shout out to him.
17, 11, and 10.
Free the shackles of Trae. I saw someone tweeted
he's been out.
Someone tweeted they were like, Trae, look at it. He's one of the greatest floor raisers ever.
Oh,
and
I saw that.
Dyson Daniels last year versus this year. It was like the exact same stat line, except Dyson Daniels shoots 11% from 3 this year, which like is that really Trae? I feel like he might just not be able to shoot.
And like, I don't know if anyone is like transforming Dyson Daniels' life offensively. He just kind of is what he is.
Jokic is chill. Jokic,
Hey, if he cuts,
put Vanderbilt
I guess.
next to Jokic. That's 15 points per game.
The Rizzler had back-to-back bounce-back games. He had 25 in one. So, yeah. Rizzler dropped 25.
Free from the shackles.
The day AD is dead. We're showing you.
Wow.
We're not going to take it. So, super nice Rizzler. Porzingis has been out with his illness, and now he has Achilles tendonitis. So, he's just breaking down. That's bad news. And yeah, so they did the Trae trade. It was obvious, and I don't even know if they're going to keep Kispert, because I also saw a report that they're like, we don't want Kispert. So everyone in this trade is like, screw this freaking idiot loser.
The report,
and I'm like, hey,
because the report was that both sides felt like they needed draft compensation. And then the final report after the deal happened, they were like, well, everybody kind of agreed that Kispert makes your life like the Hawks were like, losing Kispert, that's bad for the Wizards. So, that at least we get that.
Yeah.
And the Wizards were like, oh, well, Kispert makes your life worse, actually. So we're fine with that. And so everybody felt like they got the better end of the deal.
So yeah, they're officially in the Jalen Johnson business. He's their guy. I don't think anything will happen this year. It's kind of anticlimactic, but trading Trae doesn't really change anything for them, because he's been out for most of the year anyway, and him being gone does not fix their problems. And so like they're still playing. Presumably they're going to play CJ McCollum and Kispert. Those aren't good defenders. They play.
Okay,
Luke, they play
freaking Kispert. He can move his feet a little.
Hey, maybe he could barrel up some contact with the chest. He could barrel up some drives.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Luke Kennard plays 20 minutes a game for them, so that's not great. And then
dude, imagine if Corey Kispert got the Boa Hancock double fruit. He could turn so many people to stone, no problem. That would be big for him.
Well, how? Because I recognize his beauty, but I'm not like in love with him or anything. Like if he asked me for $100, I'd say no. What are you, crazy?
Well, in Egghead, it works even with the Seraphim, who's a kid. So unless everybody's canonically a pedophile.
Yep, that's another thing. He should have made the rules clear for that specific moment. Frickin' Oda.
Yeah.
You know what they say.
I mean, that truly.
Once the series ends,
just
lock him up.
I mean, like that. If there was ever a moment for Hunter x Hunter narrator to drop in from a helicopter and be like, in this specific instant, it's just, even if you're like, oh, it's adorable, it'll still turn you to stone.
Yeah.
Then that would be dope. But yeah, so.
But yeah, and Jalen Johnson still doesn't play defense. Vit Krejci isn't great defense. So this is still an incredibly flawed roster. And yeah, I don't know. They had a guy they weren't going to pay. Now he's gone. Now they have Kispert. So it's something. And yeah, the AD plans are dead. Yeah, that's it. So we'll see if the Jalen Johnson show works out.
Requests from the lobbyists.
DeLon Wright, etc. Oh wait, he left two, I think. The stupid DeLon Wright guy under the first one. I'm usually measured, but I can't believe the way people are talking about this new front office for the trade. They came in this past offseason, swindled the top 4 pick, and have decided they don't want to give a max contract to a massively regressing small guard. There was no leverage to get a pick back. I really don't think this is a fleece. I think the process was right, regardless of what Trae does in Washington. Parentheses, hopefully he cooks. And then he also said, also, lads, you're going to get a lot of questions that are way... Ooh, burp break. Also, lads, you're going to get a lot of questions that are way too long because there's no way to see how long the messages are while typing them in this format. I see.
We gotta talk to our engineer about that.
We'll see. We'll talk to the company.
Maybe okay, guys. Maybe go into Google Drive, like a Google Doc, type it out, then copy and paste it. That would be dope for us if you could do that. If you could do us a freaking solid, because we're already,
Yeah,
I
we
scratch
already-
my back, you scratch. Wait,
You guys realize we put 17 trillion into this new system, so
I divide
It's
my day
former
up into
NASA.
6 days so I could do this podcast, right?
whoa! I actually work
Midnight
9
to
days
4
a week.
a.m. Midnight to 1 a.m. That's one day. 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. That's another day. Every hour is a day. Every day I do the podcast.
Yep, and kissing your wife is sex.
Every day I'm shuffling. Dun, 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 dun. Any other requests?
Yeah, but there was no leverage. Anybody crying about if you're a Hawks fan, I get it because you're like, hey, it's Trae. But yeah, there was no leverage.
You're upset that the memory of the Knicks Hawks playoff series got traded for this much. I don't think anybody is realistically upset that the player he is right now got traded for that.
Lawn Boy, hello, Jim Bay and Peckhams. I became a Hawks fan after the Luka trade, and now we are trying to trade for AD. Am I cursed? All in all, I think the moves make sense in the long term, but I don't know that I trust the front office to make the right decisions. So
You became a Hawks
that's
fan after the Luka trade? The fuck?
that's what I was.
Just go back to the Mavs. You got flag and stuff. It's cool.
When I read that, I was like, the 2018 Luka trade, like Luka for trade. I was like, what?
I fell in love with Trae's Oklahoma season, and then they traded for him, and I was like, Atlanta knows ball, son of a bitch.
But yeah, I think never give front offices credit before it's due, because they could very easily be the dumbest creatures on the planet of the earth. And sometimes I wonder where they find these idiots. And then Jalen Johnson, enjoyer. Oh shoot. The dictator's regime is finally over, and Dice immediately goes for a triple-double. Hawks have a shit ton of cap space opening up this summer. Peyton Watson, Darren Peterson, Walker Kessler, welcome to Atlanta. What a trio. Do y'all think this can be the year we finally aren't a play-in team? Thanks, Chuck and Pablito.
No.
Not this year, but next year if you add Darren Peterson, Walker Kessler, and Peyton Watson. Maybe.
Dude, Okongwu at the 4 would be sick.
They're stealing.
But if you take Peyton Watson,
They're
whoever
stealing
takes Watson, hate watch 110%. And so the Hawks would make it easy, because I know in my heart you guys are going to fail anyways. It'd be scary if you went to like if he goes to play with Anthony Edwards or like
OKC.
Luka or something like, oh shit. Yeah, that wouldn't be
they won't
cool.
do.
But if he goes to Atlanta, I'm like, oh no.
You're
what the-
posting Jalen
No.
Johnson blown by compilations.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done with them. Let's go to the Windy City.
Okay.
I'm timestamping. Don't say anything, because then the people won't hear it if they click on the timestamp. 129. Let's do 130 just to be safe. All right. Say what you were gonna say.
I'm done with them again.
Were you ever not done with them? Did I miss an update?
remember, I refused to speak about them for the entirety of last season on the podcast.
Dude, what the heck?
I spoke a little bit about them every now and then when there was a big event.
We could do a roundabout way, because this week the most important thing to happen had nothing to do with basketball.
Yeah.
It was about condensation.
They waited around 3 hours or something, and guys, they didn't waste my time, because I'm not watching this garbage, disgusting, horrible team. And so I saw a bunch of Miami Heat like beat writers. They were like, it's 10 p.m. The game still hasn't started. I need to go to sleep. Stuff like that.
Shit.
But yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Buzelis had 26 versus Boston, and he had 20 versus Detroit.
Yeah, on 20. How many shots?
Well, the 26 wasn't that bad, right? The 20 was on like 16 or something. He was taking a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just trolling. I was trolling you. I'm sorry.
This is a horrible, disgusting. This is the most depressing roster in the league, like right now, especially with the injuries. So, I'm done.
Mhm.
I'll read the lobbyist request.
Hey.
I have no more thoughts to offer this horrible
Hey, I have Dosunmu,
bastion
though.
of mediocrity.
I have Dosunmu against the Pistons. 24 points, 80% true shooting with no free throws, dude.
Ethical.
And that's no free throws is good. Yeah.
Yep.
Other than that, yeah, I don't have shit. Matas, 20 on 7 of 15, 61% true shooting. Though. That's not bad. And then who did he have 26 against?
Is the game before the Heat game correct, or was it
Okay, let me.
was it Dallas or no? I forgot.
Oh no, it was against the Celtics. Yeah. Oh, 89% true shooting, 12 shots. What a fucking demon, dude. That's the franchise.
He's a guy on the franchise. He's young. He's okay.
That's how this team makes me feel.
Poliver.
Big yawn.
Hello, Marty Mauser and Koto Endo. As you might know, Charlie Kirk was 6'5" and a dominant high school basketball player, as well as a Jordan Goater and Bulls fan. Is that true? I don't know if he was a Bulls fan.
Mm-hmm.
Seems only natural that the Bulls would have drafted the hometown kid in an alternate universe. Pablo, would you rather build around Charlie Kirk or Giddy? See, here's the thing, because Charlie Kirk really might have been a jumbo John Shire without the eye injury.
Well, I'm thinking cult of personality type thing. I want a guy in my locker room can really rally around, right?
Yeah. And dude, Erica Kirk showing up to the sidelines. Yo,
Baddie
watch.
Jordan baddie bonus. Oh my god.
Definitely taking Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Kirk here, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
Cade Cunningham Truther. Hello, jargon and paleontologist as an Australian. Oh no, this is an old question. Okay. So yeah, no more Bulls.
Okay. Oh man, I really have nothing written down for the Cavs or the Heat, so that's not good, honey.
Yeah, I focus on the bums this week.
Let's do a joint timestamp then. 133, 134.
The mid.
Cavs and Heat, the same time. Cavs, they're 3-2 in their last 4 because they beat the Nuggets and the Pacers and the Timberwolves just now, and then they lost to the Pacers and the Wolves as well. They dropped 146 on the Wolves today in London or Berlin or wherever the fuck they were playing at.
Oh, Berlin.
Hello, governor.
Das ist
very
efficient basketball. Yes. Such defense.
Oh yeah.
Das defense is nicht very good.
That was good.
Thanks.
Damn, you're a freaking worldly guy.
I've been Aldi. Thanks.
And then the Miami Heat 1-2 in their last 3, and the Bulls game got postponed. Bam. Damn, let me look this up real quick. Keep yapping.
I got his last 12. His last 12 is 12.
Well, I need his last 5, so you just keep talking.
12.8 points, 10 rebounds, 2.7 assists. So not going super well, but he's focused on freaking fatherhood. Okay, he's got pies cooking in the oven. So
holy shit, pies. That's crazy.
For the Heat, the Bulls game was canceled. Tyler Hero came back after a month gone, and he dropped 17, 9, and 3.
What a demon.
Is this Norm Powell's All-Star year?
Maybe.
He's been cooking?
No, probably not, but maybe.
I think it might have.
Because who? He might be a guy that coaches pick, actually, now that I think about it. Like, if he doesn't get in with the voting.
Because he's averaging 24, like 5 and 3 or something like that. So he's got some pretty numbers. The Heat.
Okay, I got player A versus player B. You ready?
Okay. Guys always go player A.
Player A, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1.2 steals, 1.2 blocks, 66% effective field goal percentage. Versus player B, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.6 blocks, 41% effective field goal percentage.
Player B is freaking Bam, so I'll take player A.
Oh, guys, he just took Zeke Nachi over Bam Adebayo over the last 5 games, dude. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yep. Chicago Bulls, pick up the phone. I got the big man of the future for you.
Why not the Heat? Why not a 1-for-1 trade?
Because Bam sucks, dude. I want freaking Ayo Dosunmu.
Well, buy low. Buy low.
I am. Ayo barely plays. No, yeah.
The Heat are 6-12 versus top 15 defenses, and they're 14-5 versus bottom 15 defenses. And so the question is this a problem with the wheel, or are the teams that employ the wheel just not that good? I don't know.
Would you rather get to 100 Coach of the Month nominations or be good against good teams?
For
I don't
how
know.
For how many months?
100 games.
How many months is
100 games of being good. Dude, I don't know. Do the math. How many games do you play in a month?
Well, shoot, there's 6 months of the NBA season. That's 82. So let's
24 hours in a day.
That's not helping me. What's 82 divided by 6?
Let me do the math for you real quick. 82 divided by 6. It's 13.6.
So we got 13 games a month.
7.
So what's 10 divided by 13?
10 divided by 13?
Or no, 100.
That's 20. Oh, 20 divided by 13? That's 15.
All right, 15? That's a lot.
Yeah. 20 divided by 13?
Wait, no, it's not.
Yeah,
no, 100 divided by 13.
Oh, 100 divided by 13? Let me do this. Hold on. I need the calc for that.
What is that short?
It's going to be... It's short for calculator. 100 divided by 13, 7.69230769.
So that's about 8 awards, dude. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd rather have that than... I mean, the wheel... I do just think they don't have that many good players. What?
Guys, did anyone else just delete their notes?
Oh my god. That's not good.
What did I just do? All right, I gotta find this. I literally don't know what I just did.
Well, I'll go to Twitter and I'll read my timeline to you guys. Oh, my phone is freaking the fuck out because my screen's broken. Hold on.
Okay.
Jason Timpf tweeted about Luka being bad lately, even though at the beginning of the season he said Luka is a better basketball player than Giannis, and so people are really running laps on that one.
Okay, we're back in action. But yeah, that's all I got for the freaking Miami Heat. The Cavs, all I have is they're 2-2 in the last 4. They're too small. They started Donovan Mitchell at the 3. We need to establish how do we teach? All right, the giraffe principle. The NBA championship is a leaf. Do they eat leaves or do they eat fruit?
I think they eat other animals.
Giraffes? No. What are they getting out of the trees?
Nothing. It's for when birds fly away, they can grab them still. I think that's true, dude.
That cannot be true.
Yeah, it's really scary if you've ever seen it happen.
We've developed a perfectly long neck so that we can snatch birds.
So I can get birds. I don't have any claws or sharp teeth, but my neck is super long.
Let me Google.
We could call it the Brontosaurus method.
Does giraffe eat fruit?
Because I know they eat leaves.
How is a dinosaur being fueled by leaves? That's such propaganda. It's just propaganda against the.
Well, it's because the leaves were a lot bigger back then.
They eat fruit. Their main diet of
Okay.
leaves, shoots, and flowers. Dang, they're eating flowers?
Okay.
Um,
No, it's girly. It's okay.
Well, yeah,
Um,
yeah, friggin' all giraffes are girls. So I'd
well,
rather.
duh. Giraffes are girl. Giraffes and elephants are girls. Lions, rhinos, and hippos are boys.
And tigers are boys or seductive girls.
Tigers don't even belong because tigers are in the freaking jungle, not the
The
Sahara.
plains.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
But so an NBA championship it's a leaf at the top of the tree, and we need to be
Okay.
up there to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
And we need giraffes to grab it. They got
Yeah.
no freaking. Well, actually, they have 2 giraffes on this team, and they're too busy doing the neck fighting in the middle of the paint. And what a ridiculous team! We're starting 2 non-shooting bigs and 3 small guards. Like, what do we? It's ridiculous.
But they beat the shit out of the Wolves.
Hey, Sam Merrill, 22.
I don't know about you.
And Max,
Like the song.
Max Strus is still being evaluated. So when is he
Well,
ever gonna
keep
come
him-
back? Who
Keep him on the
knows?
bench after this freaking win. 146 in regulation against the Wolves. Let me see. Darius Garland, 22 points, 6 assists, 0 turnovers. This is a demon. Jalen Tyson, 23 points, 92% true shooting. Donovan Mitchell, 28 points, 8 assists, 58% true shooting. Okay.
Demetrio M11111. The Cavs continue to disappoint and won't make a trade. Even with breakout years from Jalen Tyson and Coker, can't win. Coker.
Who the fuck is that?
Who's Coker? Is this a misspelling or we don't know ball?
How's it spelled?
Coker. Coker.
Maybe that's supposed to be Craig Porter Jr.? It could be. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck else could possibly be.
Coker's
Coker Proctor? I'm just looking for like names that even have
Maybe
the letter
Proctor.
C in them.
Even with breakout years from Jalen Tyson and Coker, can't win. Well, he didn't put any spaces. So even with breakout years from Jalen Tyson and Coker can't win, and I don't know when to give up.
Give up now. I would say now is the time. Sell everything.
February 5th? Is that our date? The trade deadline? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Get some of these idiots out of here. Get some kind of shakeup. Mobley for AD. Or Allen for AD. No, that won't really solve anything.
Coker for AD.
And Coker for AD is having a breakout year.
Yeah.
The big cheese. You thought 2 small guards was too much. How about 3? We started Craig Porter Jr. against the Wolves, and it was a disaster. Maybe Kenny should listen to the pod. Hey, giraffe principle.
The giraffe principle, the Brontosaurus method.
Chris, I just watched this Cavs team almost blow a game to the Make-A-Wish Nuggets last night. Jarrett Allen for LeBron swap. Who says no? Maybe the King's aura can save this team one more time.
I feel like the Cavs would say no because they don't want to do anything.
All right, screw these idiots.
Good, because I got some freaking
You know
Orlando
Dan
Magic.
Gilbert owns Cleveland and Detroit, the downtowns.
Dan Gilbert?
Yep.
Who's that?
The Cavs owner who wrote the letter to LeBron.
Did he invent? Is he of the Gogurt fortune? And he just did like a slant rhyme with his name?
No, Dan Gilbert, and he
Yeah,
owns
it's a slant rhyme.
he owns Goodyear. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, do they make yogurt?
They make blimps.
Oh, there's only 7 blimps, dude.
That's a myth.
No, there is. Well,
No.
there's 8. After your mom was born, the Magic 2-2 in their last 4. Beat the Pacers and the Nets. They lost to the Wizards and the Sixers.
Hope he dies.
Don't you feel ridiculous now, dude? Paolo hater, haven't we just turned you on your head? Me and the P5 posse.
Oh.
Game winner against the Nets. 3-pointer, it's all the way back. His last 6 games, ignoring the Wizards game and the 76ers game, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 61% true shooting, 42% from 3 on nearly 4 attempts a game.
He's freezing time based on how much he's assaulting these teams.
Whoa.
Jace, 20 bomb versus the Wizards. Giraffe principle doesn't mean anything. But hey, it's something. Noah Penda got his first start versus Philly. Woo!
He's been playing kind of good. I feel like he was good against the Wizards and in Philly. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was. I don't know why I thought he was like kind of a slender guy.
No, he's a chunkster. He's a chunky guy.
Well, it's because I was like, no way a guy with a name that close to Bunda is thick.
Well, it has to be because that's what Bunda is.
I know, but it just seemed too on the nose. It would be like if his name was Victor Skinny Yama or something.
And yeah, so last week I read a report from freaking Jeff Turner that Franz and Mo were going to be back next week. Apparently, he just meant literally. Like, I guess they're back in the building and working out. So,
that's cool, I guess.
They're working with the team. There's no timeline for playing, so I don't know when they're going to get these guys back. But in the meantime, let's see if that little guy.
Paolo against the Wizards, 14 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 turnovers, 57% true shooting. Checked out down 26 points in the third quarter.
Paolo for Trae, who says no?
The Wizards.
Maybe.
Nah, the Wizards would definitely say yes for that. I wouldn't be on board with it, but I think they would. Yeah, it was crazy. Bilal had his ass in Bill Alcatraz, but the game winner was cool. I feel like maybe we shouldn't brush over that so much in the interest of objectivity or whatever. He had a sick ass game winner. So shout out to Paolo. Yeah, other than that, there's a really drunk guy. I was at the Wizards game. I went to it, and there was a really drunk guy sitting next to us. He was so mad that Chris Middleton, and to be fair, Chris Middleton played like absolute dog shit in this game. He was the reason that Jace Richardson and the Magic bench like got back into it. And so it was just like they would dump the ball to Chris Middleton in the post, and this fucking hammered frat guy would just be like, no, another mid-range. We can't keep doing this. And then he would miss, and it would just go crazy. So, yeah. Shout out to the Magic. Do we have any requests for that?
Keaton Smith. Is there historic precedent for how bad Paolo is playing this year? Yeah, I mean, there's been worse. There's
Greg. I don't know about Greg. Who's Anthony Bennett? Is there?
Jerry and Grant.
Rizachet.
Oh, as in what number 1 overall picks?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Who's Jerry and Grant? Is he just bad pick?
He's just bad player. Jeremy Grant's brother. Also a nephew of Horace Grant. Keaton Smith also said, regarding Paolo Banchero, is there such a thing as a junior year slump?
I feel like this one was last time.
This is last week, yeah, because he asked Tatum Brown or McGrady Carter. Yeah, so Keaton Smith, is there and week to week, this guy's just like, God, Paolo is ruining
Paolo is killing me, dude.
I don't know. Paolo is what it is. There's got to be plenty of guys. I mean, he's like Jabari Smith or Jabari Parker when he averaged 20. No,
where did they take Jabari Parker at?
He was number 2.
Okay, what draft was that?
That's Wiggins, 14. Wiggins, Parker, and Embiid.
Okay, Wiggins in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Better or worse than Paolo right now?
In Minnesota, I'll take Paolo. I hated Wiggins.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. He needed Draymond Green brainwashing. Yeah, that's all I got on him.
Whoa, guys! Just got an email from Domino's. What's better than grabbing a New York slice? Grab 6 for $10.99 each.
Okay, fat ass. Grab 6, dude. Calm down.
$10.99 each. It's New York style pizza. It comes. You get
That
6
does
New
sound
York
good.
style
I'm
slices
literally
for
actually
$11
eating.
bucks.
I'm eating pizza tonight.
I am
so.
getting pizza tonight. It's the Bears game. I'm not getting Domino's though. Deciding between 2 mom and pop shops, Little Caesars and Pizza.
Mamma mia.
Because guys, sometimes you need to save money on pizza, and Little Caesars and Pizza Hut are good. So, and guys, I'm from one of the pizza meccas, so I can say that.
Any other requests?
Nope.
Get
What
'em out of
pizza
my
they got in
face.
Orlando? I guarantee you, Pizza Hut's the best pizza in Orlando, and I don't even say that as an insult.
I bet Disney has some good pizza.
Disney World?
Yeah, all the food at Disney World is supposed to be crazy.
I haven't gone since I was a kid, and you know it can't be.
Mm-hmm.
It can't.
I went to
no
the
way.
Food and Wine Festival a few years ago in Epcot. Honestly, it was really fun. It was more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Food
The
and
food was
Wine.
really good. Yeah, it's like a thing they do where all the food and shit's really cheap, and like you're supposed to be able to try a bunch of different stuff. I guess I don't
Getting
really
wasted
remember what
off
I
the
ate.
wine.
I got a little buzz going. Dude, I had a really good strawberry margarita in the Mexico Pavilion. I remember it very clearly.
Did they have the blood of Christ as one of the flavors?
Oh, I wish, dude. No,
Guys,
just strawberry and lime.
this country hates Christians.
Oh, okay. Frozen blood of Christ margarita would be kind of, I don't know, because all the church wine I've ever had was really gross.
Dude, I've never had it because you're drinking out the same cup as everyone else, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want those freaking
I did it. They gave us little plastic shots one time, and I took that.
That should be standard. But instead, you know why? Because all the people going to church are freaky, and they it's like swinging for them.
Mm-hmm. It's like a key bowl party, fish bowl party of keys.
One time it happened in the OC, and the two parents they ended up with each other. But it turns out Sandy orchestrated the whole thing, so they was never actually in danger of them swinging.
One time I filled in for a priest, and there's a little old lady who wanted the cup, and I put it way above my head and said giraffe method, and then I kicked her out.
Giraffe method. Born too short.
Born too short for Christ. You can have some body, dude. Go get the wafer. You're not getting this freaking wine.
Oh God, his body was hitting.
Hey, 154. The 76ers 3-1 over their last 4. The fuck did they do? They beat the Magic, the Wizards, the Knicks. They lost to the Nuggets. It's a freaking buzzsaw Denver team. You can't blame them too hard. Zeke Naji lit them up, 21 points. Sassy ref Bill Kennedy, he got hurt. Rest in peace to a real one. They had to cart him off with a leg injury.
Oh, late dramatic.
I didn't know he was gay. Every time I hear about this Rondo story, I learn it again for the first time. I feel
yeah. I was about to say, do I have to tell you the Rondo story again?
He said what? And then based Bill Kennedy for just being like, I can be an adult about this. Very common Rondo L. It doesn't surprise me at all.
Embiid last 4, 27, 9, 3 on 65% true shooting. There's a reason Jokic got injured. It's because
What did he have in the Nuggets game?
he wanted
Let's
to duck this. He had.
Let me pull it up.
I think he was good. He had one stinker in the.
Well, I just want to see what he did against the Nuggets. He could. I'm sure he did fine.
Probably
I just wanna know.
vaporized Zeke Naji.
Well, clearly that didn't happen because the Nuggets won in overtime, 125 to 124.
In spite of it.
32, 10 and 2, 59% true shooting
Whoa.
with 6 turnovers. Okay.
But probably
Freaking
the rest of the team had 0, so it's actually one of the more efficient
volume
performances.
stats. They had 14 turnovers as a team.
And league average is 60.
Zeke Naji, dude, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and an assist on 82% true shooting. I don't know.
VJ Edgecombe has 23
What a
blocks
beast.
and steals in the last 5 games.
Damn.
What a beast, what a god, what a killer. And that's all I have for the Sixers.
Well, bring up the brothers that love on the lobbyist requests.
Okay. Hey Poop and P Blow. In Wednesday's episode, you low Kirkinuanly disrespected Tyrese Maxey. He should be a lock for All NBA First Team, whereas he was an afterthought in your discussion. He's averaging.
I just wasn't really thinking about him.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. He's averaging more points than Brunson and Mitchell, while also being fourth in steals and shooting better than both of them from three. Also,
I don't have a problem with the. Oh, sorry.
Also averaging more assists than both of them. Best guard in the East? Question mark.
No, he probably has been. My approach to the All NBA things.
Jarl Marks. I forgot to read his name.
First and foremost, I was looking at who made it last year because I wanted to see how much of the teams last season would even be healthy and stuff. And so I don't know. I don't remember if Maxey did, but certainly he wasn't as good as he was this year. Second of all, I was basing this on popularity and stuff. I was thinking about, damn, Brunson's got the Knicks boost, and if they're a top 3 seed, absolutely he'll make it. Mitchell just feels.
1 sec.
Oh, okay. To me, Donovan Mitchell just feels bulletproof as far as like if the Cavs slip, it's not because of him. And he would if his stats look good, I just think he'll make it no matter what. And so Maxey has been better than both of them this season. And I would have Maxey higher than both of them this season in my All NBA teams. He should be a lock, and I request penance for that. What else even happened this week as far as the 76ers go? How's Dominic Barlow been playing? Let me pull up Dominic Barlow's stats. So Dominic Barlow. Hold on. Looking up Dominic Barlow.
Issue. I moved my laptop.
Dude, back-to-back double-digit scoring. Okay. 11, 6, and 2 on 90% true shooting against the Wizards.
Start a new recording track. What a disaster.
Okay.
But yeah, you could make the argument that Maxey has been the best guard in the East.
I agree.
We'll see what happens in the offs. Which he has historically been successful. Jared McCain's nails. Hey, Tingus and Pingus, what do you guys think about Jared McCain's sophomore slump? Will he bounce back and carve out a solid role in the Sixers, or will he be traded and immediately return to rookie year form? Thanks, fellas. Unfortunately, I have to be a Jared McCain doubter because of the draft principle. So even if I think he could be a good shooter, good movement shooter, but I think he's always destined to be bench role player.
Who's this?
Jared McCain.
Yeah, I agree.
Senator J. McCain. Let's see. Is this...
Damn, we just slandered him, and now he's asking us a question. Fuck.
Is this new or no? Hi, Jack and Ethan. I think he did I think this is old.
Okay. Well, we're skipping you, even if it's new.
Yeah, I think we had read that one. Okay. Screw the
76ers.
Yeah.
Okay. We finish each other's sandwiches. Ooh, sandwich sounds good. Okay. 2 hours even. We should probably speed run the top of this. I gotta leave soon. I didn't realize it was so late. Okay. Raptors 3-1 over their last 4. Beat the Hawks twice. The Hornets, they lost to the Celtics quickly. Game winner against the Hornets. Beast mode. Raptors 4-1 since RJ Barrett got back into the lineup. 4-2 technically, but they didn't have Scotty or Brandon Ingram against the Celtics, so I gave them a pass.
Colin Murray Boyles. If you're not tired, you're not going hard enough. I try to be as tired as possible, and that kind of effort led him to be defensive player of the game. He got the he's been playing good defense for them lately.
Depog.
Depotg. because
Well, you don't say
the
the we don't say Deepatma.
Oh, true.
Mhm.
Deepog. But yeah, that's all I have on those freaking Raptors. They're winning.
Requests. Let's get them going.
So, hello, Turkey and Greece. Are y'all aware? Oh, and this is from Turkish Delight. Are y'all aware that Donovan Clingan and Musa Diabate are tied for highest offensive rebound percentage? If you really had to choose, who would you say is better out of the both of them? It's close, but my money is on the Moose. P.S. My girlfriend and I's anniversary is unironically January 6th. Rate our patriotism on a scale from 1 to 7.
Where were you?
TD, where were you? And whose office will you be strongest?
There's one spot you could be 10. Anywhere else, it's 0.
Yeah. But Donovan Clingan versus Diabate for highest offensive rebound percentage. Who's better than? You know what? Ooh, I was gonna lean Clingan because he's taller, but Diabate is more active. So
I think the only one better than Clingan is Steven Adams on the season. I thought.
Well, he says they're tied for highest offensive rebound percentage. So maybe
Okay,
Steven
let me-
Adams is playing too many minutes.
Let me see. I guess.
Pull up the leaderboard for OREB percent.
I am. Well, it's not OREB. It's orb percentage.
Oh.
Orb percentage.
My sixth grade language arts teacher
Fuck,
showed
it's
us
Diabate at 17.6. Then it's Clingan
Well,
at
that's the
17.5. And then it's Jalen Durn at 16.2. Steven Adams, he's fucking far down the list. Damn.
He probably and remember he's a box out king, so he helps other guys get rebounds.
Oh, he might just not have played enough to be on the leaderboard on Basketball Reference. Let me get to his advanced shit. Orb percentage. Oh shit, he's at 22.5 this season in 28 games. So yeah, he's leading the league.
Detective Columbo. Hello, Johnny Manziel and Patrick Kane. Wanted to work on a whole Columbo character, but seems like a lot of work. So maybe in a couple of months, I don't know. As a Raptors fan, an AD trade terrifies me. It's like Sisyphus trading his shoes for another boulder. Does Sisyphus get shoes? I assumed he was naked.
I don't know, but if he did, it would be like an AD trade to give them up for a second boulder.
Look up Sisyphus hot naked. See what comes up.
No,
I would
dude.
rather them trade. I would rather them trade guys. Honestly, are there any trades you would like to see the Raptors make? Specifically, a bit of selling, retooling, if we want to be woke.
Selling RJ Barrett for Anthony Davis.
Love the show. Fuck the Bears. What do you mean? You're from Toronto. You know what? Screw you and the CFL. Screw the Alouette. Oh, you're probably mad because the freaking championship-winning coach, Mark Trestman from Canada, came and coached the Bears, and he sucked it up. So, yeah, screw the CFL. Screw Milt
Guess there's a
Spiegel.
bit of a learning curve when you come down south, pal.
Screw Anthony Calvillo. He'd never be able to do it in the NFL.
Screw Celine Dion.
Yeah, and screw
Drake.
Justin Bieber. But yeah, as for, I mean, it seems like all AD trades are dead for now. As far, I don't know who has positive value on this team that you would actually want to give up. I don't think anyone's buying.
Because every time RJ Barrett goes out, they start stinking. So maybe hold on to that guy. But hey, if you can get someone to bite on quickly, that'd be dope. All right, we gotta keep it pushing. I gotta be done soon.
All right.
The Knicks, 1-3 in their last 4. They beat the Clippers. What time is it? 2:05. All right. They beat the Clippers. They lost to the Suns, the Pistons, the 76ers. Vibes, complete dog shit. The NBA Cup curse. They had an 11-game stretch in late November, early December, where they went 10-1, and they won the NBA Cup. Since then, they've gone just 5-7 over their last 12 games. In that 12-game stretch, they've been the second worst defense in the NBA on this season. They have fallen to 18th on defense. They've lost 5 of their last 6. And the Celtics have overtaken them for the 2 seed. Oh no. 3 of those losses in the last 5 have been double digits, including a 30-point blowout to the Pistons without Jalen Duren. And then they've also lost 2 clutch games, including a really stupid one to the Suns last night.
Tyler Kolek has come back down to earth. Unfortunately.
Fuck.
Giraffe principle. Josh Hart has been out for the last 7, so they've been playing heartless, and it shows.
It shows.
And then Deuce in the last 6, 8 3-point attempts per game, 48%. Burp. 17 3 and 2. Let's see if there's any lobbyist requests. I don't even know why I'm burping.
I wrote down Knicks fans are very mad about Trae Young probably not playing that much for the Wizards.
Oh, because they want that pick.
Yeah, everyone's like, Adam Silver, you say you care about tanking, but you're not going to do anything about this. You're fake, Adam.
Devi Poop. Not to get too doomer, but it looks like it's over. If we crash and burn early in the playoffs, do we blow it up? I doubt you will. Mm-hmm. Even if you did, your nuclear option is selling everything for Giannis. So, hey, it's
not that bad.
Yeah. Mark. Cat and Brunson on defense prevents us from being contenders. Fun to watch against bad teams, but that's the extent of it. I still recommend Hundreds of Beavers as a movie to watch. Happy East podcasting.
I've heard that's good.
Oh, I don't know. Well, what is Hundreds of Beavers?
It's a silent movie that came out a couple years ago, so it's probably too advanced for your tiny mind, but it's supposed to be funny.
Well, yeah. Sorry, guys. I actually think people who make movies, they should have to...
I muted his ass. Oh, there you go. I'll let you talk.
If us as podcasters, we only need to be audio, but we're juggling video and audio, which has made our lives hell, frankly. I'm pretty sure someone making a movie, I think they can handle audio.
Okay, tell that to the Hundreds of Beavers. I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
I'm burning Hundreds of Beavers after Ice Day.
Okay. I agree with the Brunson and Cat stuff. I just think, like you're really lucky you got OG Anunoby. I'll say that much.
Lord Abraxas. The Knicks falling behind the Tatumless Celtics in the standings makes me sick. And with Giannis seemingly staying put, the most obvious band-aid to fix the defense is no longer on the table. Which defensive dogs should they be targeting on the trade market now?
I don't know, because one of the most tradable guys they have is...
Wait, who is he saying is off the market?
Giannis, probably, I think.
What? Wait. The most obvious band-aid to fix the defense is no longer on the table.
Oh.
Is it Giannis?
No, maybe...
Well, he did say, and with Giannis seemingly staying put, the most obvious band-aid. Okay, he is
Motherfucker, Giannis is... Hey, it's 2026, man. You guys are letting muscles fool you. He's not all
wow, he blocked anymore. LeBron, and he got a steal.
Hey. No, he's better than fucking Cat. I'll tell you that much. I don't know. I'm curious. How locked up is Herb Jones? But
they're locked up. They're locked up. They're not trading any of them.
The problem is really you have no picks, no players somebody would want.
Yeah.
It's just so I don't know. All right. 210, the Boston Celtics. They are 3-1 over their last 4. Again, another victim of the buzzsaw Denver Nuggets, but they beat the Raptors, the Clippers, and the Bulls. And they're the 2nd seed. They're 15-5 over their last 20 games, 9-2 over their last 11. Jaylen Brown crumbles under the rim protection of Zeke Naji. 7 turnovers in the loss to the Nuggets, but what can you do? Derek White, where do you think he's at in blocks per game right now?
3rd.
No, he's 8th. Damn. So it doesn't sound that cool anymore.
First.
Oh, he's not leading? I don't care. No, he's 8th in blocks per game, and he's tied with Scotty Barnes for 9th in total blocks. He's a fucking demon, dude. It's crazy. Really bad scoring season. He's like 38-33 shooting splits right now, and he's still just got crazy impact. All the advanced stats love him still, so he's a demon.
Simons had 27 versus the Bulls. And then apparently Scal said on pregame live that the Celtics Zubats talk is a real thing from what he's heard, and that the Celtics have offered Simons 2 firsts and a young wing, but they wouldn't say who.
Don't let Jordan Walsh go, dude.
Hey,
Go on.
Jordan Walsh. Knicks go after Jordan Walsh. No, they wouldn't give him to you. But something to monitor, something to keep an eye on. Could be quite interesting. John Hamm official. Hi, Bong Jack Ho and Pablo Chan Wook. Derek White D-Boy. 7th in blocks per game and 10th in total blocks. What the hell?
Motherfucker, 7th. Not when I checked.
Maybe. Hey, all defense. All defense.
Nah, he'll definitely be all defense, but DPOY. If Wemby doesn't, it's going to be a French center. I'll tell you that much.
Ruby Candy. Hi, Jack. Right and Pablo left. With the emergence of my love Hugo Gonzalez, what do you think his realistic offensive ceiling / ideal role is? Thanks. I would say survivable, but I don't know. Maybe I need to lock in on him more. Ben Taylor did a video about him, but it was freaking for members only. Bourgeois Ben.
Bourgeois Ben, that's what they call it. We don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, he did a Paolo one, but it was for members only too.
I saw somebody like watched that and they did a review on Twitter. They were like, this is the most negative I've ever seen him be about a player before. Like, he specifically chose Paolo's best games of the season to break down why it's still not that good.
And then, oh shoot, I accidentally unsorted alphabetical. Let me go back down to.
Well, it starts with A, then B.
The New York Knicks.
We're on the Celtics.
We're on the Celtics.
You dunce.
Hey boys. Oh, this is from Subway 1. Hey boys, loving the forms. Zubats to the Celtics needs to happen. What do you think a realistic package would be to get him there? I'm thinking Simons and a first-round pick will get it done. Well, buddy, from what I'm hearing on the grapevine, could be 2 firsts and a young wing. So
could be 3 firsts and an old wing.
Oh, well, that's less enticing.
5 first, medium wing.
8 firsts. Wing who exists in nonlinear time.
Ooh, infinite first, 4th dimension wing.
Okay,
I think that's what nonlinear.
Conceptualizing.
I think that's what nonlinear time is the 4th.
I hate nonlinear time. I'm never gonna understand it, and I don't like thinking about it. I'm experiencing all time at the same time.
It's like if the room you're in was time.
That didn't help.
Look off screen.
Okay.
That's a few years ago over there.
What?
Yeah, and you could walk over there and be in it.
Wait, but what about over there right now? I don't get access to that?
No, you can see it.
Where? But I thought I'm looking a few years ago.
Yeah, you are.
Where's today? Where's tomorrow?
Okay, look at a different spot.
That wall.
Look at a different spot.
I want that spot. I want that spot tomorrow.
Well, that's like looking at a book that's on the ground and being like, well, I want that to be on the counter.
Like, imagine if someone's like, I can read every page of every book at the same time. I'd be like, oh, I don't care. You're not doing anything. That doesn't help you at all.
The Pistons 3-1 over their last 4. They beat the Bulls, the Knicks, the Cavs. They lost to the Heat. Despite starting Paul Reed, they beat the shit out of the Knicks. Cade goes for 29 points, 13
because they started Paul Reed.
B-ball Paul. 29 points, 13 assists, 75% true shooting. hold the Knicks to 90 points on defense. Cat just 6 points and 1 rebound in 22 minutes of
he's
play.
a fraud.
Don't let Beef Stew get that playoff matchup. Oh my God. Brunson 25 points, 0 assists with 6 turnovers. And then they beat the Bulls with no Cade and no Jalen Duren. Speaking of Beef Stew, 31 points for the big man. Oh my God, what a beast.
Birria.
All right. Requests, unless you got something.
Well, that was all the same stuff Ice had. And that was their first matchup with the Knicks since the playoffs, which is crazy. So
damn, that is crazy.
They have 2 left. Shout out Beef Stew, 2-way player.
3-way player, non-linear time.
Hey guys, I'm starting to think Dennis Jenkins is worth converting into standard contract and pushing Ivy to the side moving forward. How much should they pay Jenkins? How much return could Ivy net? P.S. Despite currently living in Michigan, I grew up as a Packers fan in Wisconsin. I cannot wait to see them defeat the Northwestern Indiana Bears tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go Pistons. Go Pack Go. Free Palestine. Jalen Brunson. Go poop in his hand and jack off. Defund ICE now? You have some bangers, you have some horrific things going on.
I know you're sandwiching the crazy stuff within you're doing reasonable thing, crazy thing, reasonable thing. That way we don't get caught
Brunson
up.
Poop in your hand and jack off. That's horrible.
Well, I think it's just something to say. Shit in your hands and clap. That's another one that I've heard. And it's like, oh God, it just puts such a terrible image in your brain.
I think Ivy's done so. As for Dennis Jenkins, I don't know. You could probably keep him for cheap. So
yeah, I would say pay Dennis Jenkins on my Kevin O'Leary shit as little as possible, baby. As little as he's willing to accept on some. Yeah, maybe that's what Mark Dagnall does. He brings Kevin O'Leary in, and then he's like, Aaron Wiggins, this is my negotiator, and then Wiggins gets scared and just takes the bad contract. I don't know. Jenkins. I don't want to be the Pistons being like, we can make the finals this year, and then being like, Jaden Ivey, what do you got for me in the second round of the playoffs or something? I think Jenkins is a realer guy at this point.
And that's it.
That's it. Okay. Well, like I said, I gotta go. I know you do too. The freaking Bears guys, they're up. We're recording this during the game. What's the score, Pablo?
It's 34-0 Bears.
Oh my God, bear down. I don't have an opinion.
In the first second.
Holy shit.
But
Caleb Wilson
time linearly.
I was going to say, Caleb Wilson post-game press conference. I unlocked non-linear time experience, so I'm still scoring touchdowns right now, actually.
Do not ask me about a loss because I'm simultaneously experiencing a win. So
yeah. All right. David Robinson, take it away.
Basketball is an endurance race. Whoever's got something left to give in the fourth quarter wins. Up tempo means I'm gonna run you into the ground.